I'm Jonathan Gold, and I'm alongside
Mason Grosso.
He's filling in for Cody Feldman, who is out with an illness. He'll be back on the next episode of the Friday Night Sports Show, but we do have a special guest from the varsity girls lacrosse team,
Bridie LaRosa.
So, Bridie, season's almost wrapping up. You got a big game coming up against Manhasset. What's the whole team's mindset going into it?
We're ready for it. We're in a new league, Power League, top. We're just really focused on keeping our energy high, keeping focused, kind of locking in, making sure that we're on top, and we're ready. We're ready to defeat them.
How far do you think that the team can go in the playoffs? What do you think?
I think we can go all the way to counties and further. I think our mindset's really in it. So I just think as far as we want to go and push ourselves to go, we can.
You guys had a couple of key seniors leave last year going to play collegiate lacrosse. Who has really filled in their shoes this year?
Well, we have all three of our middies, Maggie, Lily, and Catherine, club key players, all hustling back and forth. Then we have Sienna Fox and Ella, also captains. They're really leading the offensive side, all five of them. And then we have Molly Gober and Taylor Shore really helping with the defense. They're key players too. Just a lot of communication from majority of the team, honestly.
Obviously, the team's goal is to win, but do you have any goals as an individual player?
My goal, I love my team, so my goal is to stay with my team and make sure that everyone's on point. And also just, keep the stats high.
Now, you did commit over a couple months ago, you committed to Youngstown State. How has that really pushed yourself, especially knowing that you're going to be playing D1 lacrosse?
Honestly, it makes me feel better, to be acknowledged and stuff. I really think that it's pushed me to even play harder and encourage other people to keep playing and put their whole heart in the game, really.
So for all the poor Vikings watchers and viewers out there and listeners, who are some key players that in the playoffs and also in the later on games that we should look out for?
I would say Catherine Carmen. And Sienna Fox, top 100 girls on Long Island for lacrosse. Our goalie Hayes, she's been a brick wall this season already. She's only a sophomore, so she's really playing well, especially in the Power League, playing against all these top girls.
Now, earlier on in the season, you guys took down Oceanside 15-7. That was a very dominant win, but you guys let it come close around early in the second half and then pulled away by scoring around 6-7 straight goals. What was that team mindset, especially knowing you pulled away?
Well, as most people know, Oceanside we're their rival now. We really had a tough season against them, coming close games last year. So defeating them by 15-7 was just kind of an eye-opener that we deserve to be in the Power League, and we now set our standards.
And you guys also have a couple of tough games coming up with Manhasset, Massapequa, Wantagh, and closing the season off against Long Beach and Syosset. How do you think the team's going to do, especially against this tougher competition?
I think that during our Cold Spring Harbor game, we really showed up. We went into triple overtime, and that set our standard of we're in it. And it's going to be a competition in every single game that we go through.
Now, we have this reoccurring segment on the show where we send it over to our DJ, Hudson Menzel, and he asks a question. Not all the time is it going to be related to your sport, and might be something, it could be about your Chipotle order or what you do if you just won an Oscar.
Okay.
So let's send it over to our DJ, Hudson.
All right. So your house is on fire. If you could only save one thing, and your family is safe, any pets are safe, if you could grab one thing from the house as you're running out, what would it be?
Oh my God. This is a tough question. Wait, I think I need to think about this. I have a Lotso bear from Toy Story that smells like strawberries, so probably that.
Awesome. Great answer. I'm sending it back to JoJo and Cody.
So we're going to wrap up this show, but we got a couple of things I want to say. We have some big games coming up for both boys and girls lacrosse, playing in their new conferences. And we were joined by our special guest, Bridie LaRosa, and we have our co-host, Mason Grosso, and we're setting it off.